Good morning. Welcome to Morning Java. And Taylor, it's so awkward not saying an ad read.
I know.
But that's a good way to start it. We're going to do a free-for-all Java.
Mm-hmm.
This is always fun, and I guess we've kind of
Random
made it
topics.
fun. Yeah, and the one that we have discussed and we've obviously shared stories about is former jobs. Everybody knows what we do now, but
Not everyone knows that one time Lance got fired from a pizza
they
place.
just took me off the schedule. I was in high school, it was subtle, and yeah, I got taken off the schedule of a pizza place. I worked at a go-kart track, movie rental store.
You've done a lot.
I kind of got fired after a couple weeks from that one, but it wasn't justified, I promise.
You have a good run going here.
And she has a nickname based on her former job. I don't
like. Okay, so I used to work at a frozen yogurt place for like 2 years before this. That was really my only job. It was fun. I mean, we used to eat frozen yogurt when it was slow. Some of the Orioles would come in.
The place is out of business for a reason, because Taylor bled them dry. Not just you, but you and your coworkers bled the owner dry by eating too much yogurt.
Day. Yeah, and then I did 2 internships. I interned with one of the Orioles minor league teams. That was fun. It was game entertainment. They did something like the pierogi races, and so I had to do that every now and then. I made
fun of you for that last time.
Yeah, so, and then I interned with the Caps in video production. That was fun, too.
Yeah, those are serious jobs, though.
Yeah.
Like, I washed dishes at,
I didn't do much of
at a golf course, like a country club. That wasn't fun, and I actually got called out for being so bad at mopping, they didn't let me do it anymore. And now I'm doing this, so aim high, guys.
Yeah.
Fans do some crazy things, Taylor.
Yeah.
And it's not a negative, this isn't going to be a negative conversation. There's no judging. It's a judgment-free zone.
Safe space.
But there are some things that, we witness on either social media, which is your platform, or when I'm at games, and I just wonder why they do that. And the one thing for me, of course, is wooing.
Yeah.
But it's taken on a life of its own. At PNC Park on Friday night, it wasn't wooing, but it was just strange animal calls that several fans were echoing, in the upper bowl, I guess you could say. So I don't know, it used to be very organized cheers at games. It kind of made sense. You can see that more at Penguins games, but at Pirates games, it's just no holds barred. People just do whatever they want.
Yeah. Something that drives me nuts, and this is more online, on Twitter, like ego accounts.
I don't even understand that.
It's specific to Penguins fans. It's like the big ones are Crosby and Malkin's ego. It's basically just someone being like a jerk or posting memes, but then they just slap a player's name on it. But then those got popular. So now they have them for everyone. Like the most minor people in the organization get like an ego account, and it's like only Penguins fans do this. Like I remember seeing like a Reed McNeil one, like a defenseman that never played in Pittsburgh. It's like I saw one for like the Penguins' wives and girlfriends' ego. It's just so bad.
Doesn't Jim Rutherford have not an ego account?
No, okay, that one I love. Grim Rutherford. It just kind of like a boring Jim Rutherford account. He posts a lot about water. He might be a subscriber because he tweets at like us a lot, but
if you're out there,
yeah, that's like one of the really only like parody accounts I like.
When I moved here, I thought Pittsburgh cuisine was a little strange, especially for Manny Brothers. You always hear about it. I don't like coleslaw, so that kind of got spoiled. This city has phenomenal food, though. Once you actually try all the restaurants, there's way too many to name, Taylor. But of course, I always miss going home and eating the foods I grew up eating.
Yeah, neither of us are from here.
Neither of us are from here. And of course,
I'm from Baltimore. And yeah, crabs. Crab cakes, cream of crab soup, the best, like crab dip. And it's like you can get crab cakes here, but they're not nearly as good. I miss that. And then Old Bay, the seasoning. I mean, in Baltimore, you go out and it's on the table. And
really
I need to put it on everything. It goes on fries, it goes on pizza, like any vegetable. And then like you go here and you can't, like I always need to carry it around in my purse.
I didn't know what Old Bay was until I turned 27 years old. So
yeah. So, and you're from?
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. So Italian food is our specialty. I love the pizza in Youngstown. I get called crazy because I would pick Youngstown pizza over anything I've ever had in New York, Chicago, Detroit. I know Matt Sunday would just hate me for saying
You're
this.
a bit of a pizza snob.
I don't. Okay, a little bit. But anybody who is from Youngstown or has ever been to Youngstown, I promise you, trust me, I worked at a Youngstown pizza place. I didn't get fired from it. I only got taken off the schedule. But the pizza was really good. I ate it all the time. And of course, whenever I go back to see my grandma in Camel, I have to stop in Boardman to get Wedgwood, which is the best.
Oh, another one, Royal Farms, the gas station.
Yeah,
that's a Baltimore thing. The fried chicken, if you're ever in...
It's not just Baltimore, Taylor. I
Okay.
stopped at one in New Jersey.
Yeah. It's like Maryland, like, Philly kind of has them. I think parts of Virginia. If you're, like, around there, get Royal Farms fried chicken. The best fried chicken.
It's always interesting talking to people, running into people to talk to them about what sporting events they've gone to. I know a lot of people who've seen soccer matches in England or across Europe. So it got me thinking, Taylor, if you could pick any sporting event in any country, present day, what would it be? Doesn't have to be specific, but...
I mean, I would love to go to a CWHL or NWHL game, like professional women's hockey. Like in their home city, especially in Canada, like the Canadiens, I think. They have, like big crowds, that'd be cool. And then indoor lacrosse.
Yeah,
in Canada, it's a big deal. We like watching it on TV.
It's on TV, I promise.
In Calgary, I mean, we watched it. It was like crazy. Like fans get really into it.
Yeah, and that was like Buffalo. Was
I think that would be really exciting to go to.
So I've always wanted to see a hockey game in Russia. So the KHL, like just the stuff they do in between periods, I think would just be excellent. The fans would probably just be really into it. And another couple I have is I've always wanted to see a baseball game in the Dominican Winter League or like the Venezuelan Winter League, because everybody talks about how crazy the fans are, and like if a player doesn't perform well, they are honestly like scared to like get to their car at night. So just watching some of those on TV, it just seems like a really cool atmosphere to see, and something much different than what we obviously see in the United States.
International hockey, I watched probably more the Olympics than you did, but that was really cool. The unified Korean team, the women's team, that was really cool to watch. Like the
Their
Korean
cheering section was awesome.
Yeah, just even the South Korean fans. It was. I mean, when they finally scored a goal, I think against Japan, maybe, I don't remember. Like the place went crazy, and it would have just been so cool to be there for something like that, because it's like not a traditional hockey market.